Yes guys, we are going to learn about anaphase. It is the third stage that comes after metaphase, and the most important MCQ, it is the shortest stage of amphase. It is the shortest stage of amphase. That is very important need question. What happens in anaphase? In anaphase, centromere splits. Centromere breaks, which separates the sister chromatids of one chromosome. These sister chromatids, after separation, start moving towards the poles, and this movement is again helped by the spindle fibers. What is happening in the anaphase? We are covering the NCERT lines at onset of anaphase, means after the initiation of anaphase, centromere splits. What is going to happen? The most important characteristic point is splitting of centromere. That is the again important and MCQ. In each question can come. In which phase or in which stage of amphase splitting of centromere splitting of centromere occurs? Option: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. What would be the right answer? That is anaphase. After splitting, what will happen? Chromosomes separate. See what is happening here. This is one chromosome having two sister chromatids, and this is the centromere. If it breaks, this breaks, these sister chromatids get separated from each other. These sister chromatids get separated. Chromosome separates into daughter chromatids. These are sister chromatids which are now known as daughter chromatids, or we can also refer it to the daughter chromosomes. In CRT, right? These daughter chromosomes are now referred as daughter chromosomes, right? And how this splitting of centromere occurs? And after separation of these sister chromatids, these will start moving towards the poles, and that is helped by interzonal fibers. We will study diagrammatically about the interzonal fibers. What is the function of the interzonal fibers? They will push daughter cells toward the chromatids, and with the help of interzonal fibers, there are some other fibers that along with the interzonal fibers helps to move daughter chromatids toward the poles. Other fibers are the kinetochore fibers. Both work in a different way. How different way? With respect to interzonal fibers gets elongation occurs with respect to interzonal fibers, whereas in case of the kinetochore fibers, its shortening occurs. So let's understand these all points diagrammatically to avoid any confusion. We have studied in case of metaphase, all the chromosomes were at equator. These were the centromeres. All the centromeres are present at metaphasic plate. We have studied all this. This was the centrosome having one pair of centrioles, another centrosome, and from the centrioles spindle fibers were arising. These spindle fibers were known as the kinetochore fibers. We have studied all this. They are attached at the kinetochore sites. This we have studied in metaphase. So what's happening in case of anaphase with respect to the chromosomal movements? Firstly, there will be separation of chromosome. These sister chromatids get separated. Now, one chromosome having two sister chromatids. Now, these sister chromatids are known as either daughter chromatids or the daughter chromosomes. Right? So we have three chromosomes here in this diagram in the metaphase. So to understand anaphase, I will draw same number of chromosome with respect to three chromosome. Total 6 sister chromatids are there. That means total 6 daughter chromatids or daughter chromosomes are there. Here what's happening? That is the splitting of centromere, which is the characteristic feature of anaphase. That is the discontinuous fiber or the kinetochore fiber, which is attached to the kinetochore sites. Right? Here there is formation of interzonal fibers. These are the interzonal fibers. With the formation of these fibers, splitting of centromere was easy. Just now I told there will be elongation of these interzonal fibers. Let's understand that. There will be elongation of interzonal fibers. Just understand, these interzonal fibers by their elongation pushes these daughter chromosomes more closer toward the poles. This is the centromere and these are the arms of chromosome, and there is elongation of these interzonal fibers. As this elongation occurs, elongation of fibers occurs. So with respect to kinetochore fibers, parallelly its shortening occur. Here you can see this kinetochore fiber. These are the kinetochore fibers. Here these kinetochore fibers are getting shortened with respect to this diagram. Here interzonal fibers were short, but here interzonal fibers get elongated. Here discontinuous fibers were long, whereas here these discontinuous fibers or the kinetochore fibers become shortened. Due to this shortening and elongation, these daughter chromosomes, these are the daughter chromosomes. These daughter chromosomes are moving towards the poles. These are going closer to the poles. One more diagram that will finalize all these changes. These daughter chromosomes just reach at the poles. And eventually their spindle fibers also starts dissolving. So this is the last stage of the anaphase where daughter chromosomes reach at the poles. If we talk about the chromosome number remains equal with respect to each daughter cell that will be after cytokinesis. And you can see here chromosomes are seen as the V shape. You can clearly see V shape. And what is this type of chromosome? If the arms of chromosome are equal in length, then it will be the metacentric chromosome. You have studied about type of chromosomes in cell chapter. There are 4 type of chromosomes: metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric and telocentric with respect to their position, with respect to the position of centromere. If centromere is in the middle, metacentric, it is slightly away from the center, then it is submetacentric, more closer to one end, then it is acrocentric, and if it is shifted to the end of the chromosomal arm, then it is telocentric. So this phase is also considered as the best phase to study the shape of the chromosome. It is the best stage to study the shape of chromosome. We have studied 4 type of chromosome. Metacentric, here I have drawn the metacentric chromosome. Which type of shape you are seeing here? That is the V shape. Submetacentric L shape. Acrocentric chromosome have J shape and telocentric chromosome have I shape. So again it is one important MCQ in your NEET. We have studied while movement of chromosome towards poles, centromere, where are the centromeres located? Centromere position is toward the poles, whereas in case of metaphase, centromere position is towards the equator. So here just reverse of the positions. In case of metaphase, chromosomal arms were towards poles, but here chromosomal arms are towards equator, whereas the centromere is shifting towards the poles, and centromeres are reaching more rapidly or reaching firstly towards the poles. So NCERT is writing centromere is at the leading edge. Who is reaching first towards poles? Who is leading? Then centromere. And पीछे पीछे कौन आ रहा है? पहले सेंट्रोमियर पहुंच रहा है पोल्स के ऊपर और पीछे पीछे कौन आ रहा है? आर्म्स आ रही हैं, क्रोमोसोमल आर्म. दैट मीन्स आर्म्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स ट्रेल बिहाइंड, मीन्स लैग्स बिहाइंड. ट्रेल बिहाइंड का मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है? लैगिंग बिहाइंड. that is again important MCQ in statement based question. And why anaphase is important? It ensures equal distribution of the genetic material, that is the NCERT diagram. These are the chromosomes with V shape, you can see, right? These are the daughter chromosomes which reach at the poles, right? Here discontinuous fibers are very short. And what are these lines? These are the astral rays that I previously told you, right? So that is the completion of the anaphase. Summarizing, it is characterized by splitting of centromere. It is the smallest stage of anaphase, and it is best stage to study the shape of the chromosomes. These are the very three important questions.